So, brothers, there's going to be some things that I'm going to point out with this woman, right? She's uh she's very dangerous. This is one of those dangerous single mothers. I've already said this before. Dating a single mother can be dangerous. Very dangerous. So, it will be some things that I will be pointing out throughout the video. And I just want to just warn you that not every single mother is out there. There's women out there that are just looking for sponsors. They're not looking for a relationship. So I'm going to point out things that brothers that you should avoid. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh God, I don't think I. How many people have called me from Nebraska? I've never in life been to Nebraska.
It's very slow here.
Is it? Do they
Yeah.
got black people in Nebraska?
Everyone says that, yes.
So
Us is
listen.
Nebraska.
Okay, I grew up in Connecticut, and that's what I heard all my life. There's black. I'm like, we got everything black in Connecticut. It's not a black state though, because I lived in like a city like Chicago was a black city. I feel like
Yep.
Atlanta's a black city. So Connecticut ain't got no black cities, but we do got black people.
Yep.
So okay, Chanel, how old are you?
I'm 29.
29, and what you do for a living?
A little bit of everything. I don't have a typical 9 to 5.
A little bit of everything. Flag number one. That's the first flag. What is a little bit of everything? We don't know what she doing. She don't even know what type of. She don't even have a 9 to 5. So, brother, she's looking for a sponsor to help her build her quote unquote business. Because I put money. She's either a business owner or entrepreneur. Let's continue.
I work in the beauty and fashion industry, as well as I'm trying to get my fragrance brand off the line, and also something that's catered to kids on the spectrum, meaning autism.
So what do you do to pay your bills?
A little bit of everything.
So give me. So what do you want me to write down for your job?
1099 contractor type thing.
Okay, it's a 99 contract.
1099 contractor type thing. What does that even mean? What does that mean? 1099 contractor type thing. So again, brothers, all she's looking for is a sponsor. That's it. She's looking for somebody to take care of her. Nothing less, nothing more. Let's continue.
Contractor. Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have a son.
How old is your son?
He's 5.
5. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Why are you not with the dad?
Oh, see, it's a thing where once upon a time we was on the same vibrations, and then I wanted to be better and grow because I was pregnant, and he stayed the same. So I had to let that go. Him be greatness in his own eyes at that level that he was comfortable in, and I decided to be better.
Now, brothers, what does that even mean? What she just said, what does that even mean? It means nothing. So what she was doing was they were just out there just doing freaknik stuff, straight hanging from chandeliers, having fun, and then she got pregnant, and then her eyes opened. And now all of a sudden he didn't want to move up in life. According to her, he didn't. For all we know, that dude could have been a bum pookie or something, because they probably wasn't living in the same place. Let's continue.
Decides to be better. Okay. Okay. And when did you guys break up?
2020 when I was pregnant.
You left him while you were pregnant?
Oh, absolutely.
So she broke off the relationship while she was still pregnant. Well, we this is what these women are doing. Crazy, right? Can't make this stuff up. Let's continue.
Okay. Was it infidelity?
No, it's just that I knew my son needed more stability and the rate that he was going, I knew that wasn't going to happen because he was not willing to change.
How long were you guys together before you got pregnant?
Oh, like 3 years.
So in that 3 years, was there any signs or no?
No, because I didn't have any kids, so I'm like, I really didn't care.
So
Left.
Now you heard that. She didn't really care. So again, that just goes to show you that she was out there, that them two they had no plan. And then when she got pregnant, everything kicked in and now she wants to be responsible. Brothers, y'all gotta learn to first of all, y'all have to find out if these women really want to be mothers. And a lot of you men are y'all are not doing that because of course y'all see the physical attraction first. She looked good. She got the nice breastises. She got the nice booty. She got the face to match all of that. And then you in them guts. Y'all are not vetting these women. And I get it. Most of us don't. Some people don't even know what the word vetting is. I could be honest and say I didn't know what it was for a while. But this is what we're doing. And then we're running around here with our heads cut off when you get the woman pregnant. But let's go ahead and listen to what else she has to say because this is a dangerous woman.
how many months were you pregnant when y'all broke up?
5.
5 months. Okay. All right. So you guys co-parent well?
Oh, he's a demon. I don't talk to him.
Now, brothers, he's a demon. Baby daddy is a demon according to her. So what I believe that she is doing, and this is just my observation, she is using the child as a weapon to get what she wants from him. Since she's not getting what she wants from him, she is not allowing him to see his child. So, brothers, y'all better take time on who y'all are dealing with because again, 99.9% of these women, and I mean that's just a number that I threw out there, but most of these women in America don't want to be a wife. Most of them don't want to be a mother. They don't. But yet they'll love to be praised for it though. They love the praises that they get when it comes to being a mother, but they don't really want that responsibility. Just keep it at 100. Let's continue.
The,
He's a
the the most thing he can do for me is be better for himself. And once he become better for himself, then I'll be accepting his communications. But until then, I have to protect my son's space.
That sounds crazy. So her son can't even see his own father because she's angry. Br- Brothers, these women again will use the child as a weapon against you. So, brothers, y'all better watch out on who y'all giving y'all seed to. Let's continue.
okay. Okay. All right. And never been married, correct?
No.
All right. So we got Chanel, Nebraska, 29. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer Leo.
Well, brothers, we're gonna fast forward because I really don't care about what she's looking for. But we're gonna fast forward just a little bit.
Virgo, honey.
So, brothers, now we fast forward to because I didn't really care about what she asking for to a certain extent, but we're gonna get to her flaws. All right. The Kendra always asks her guests, "How? Tell us your three flaws." Let's listen to her flaws.
My patience, I'm very easily to like say fudge it and like move on because I have a short fuse with like waiting for someone to be better. Like I don't really do that.
Okay. Um, what are other two flaws?
I guess my health, I'm always working on being healthier.
That's a flaw. Working on being healthier.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any flaws, Kendra, because like I'm healed. So like there's nothing I need to work on because I did the self work myself. So I'm like,
Now, according to her, she is healed and she has done all the self worth. So she doesn't really believe that she has any flaws besides patience. I'm just gonna just use it. She doesn't have patience, but other than that, she doesn't have any flaws. She's she considers herself almost perfect. A 9 out of 10. Let's let her finish.
I'm like doing this for the show. But like the low patience thing, that is a factor. That's
So now you don't got no flaws.
no, not outside the little patience.
What? This is, oh God.
Yeah, I feel.
They're gonna eat you alive,
Oh, they
Chanel.
definitely going
I
to eat her
mean, let
alive.
them eat. I've been through therapy. They need to do it too.
So other than patience, you're perfect.
Yeah.
What would you say to the man that might be concerned that you had a baby by a man that you knew you couldn't marry from the beginning? And you also said that he's not somebody that even you want to be connected with. So now this top tier man would have to be connected to you and raise that child. And then he would consider that something as a turnoff because he's a man that works so hard. And now he has to decide if he wants to take care of you and your child and also be connected to a crazy man who you don't even want to be connected to. What would you say to that guy?
That's a lot of a question, but brothers, I'm gonna just go ahead and break it down. She wanted a man that makes 90K, and brother, this is why I say this is dangerous. She's very dangerous. All right, because you have no idea what type of state this brother, her child's father is in. That's one. She's keeping the child from him. So I'm sure that he's probably fighting to see his son. And now she wants to bring a new man into chaos. She doesn't believe it's chaos, but it is. Because, brothers, you already have a woman that has a childlike mentality. That's one child. You have the child that you'll have to look after as a stepfather. That's child number two. And then you have the biological father who she says that she does not even accept his calls when he's trying to get a hold of her. And I'm sure he's trying to get a hold of his son. So that's child number three. Are you really do you really want to deal with three? Matter of fact, I'm sorry, not child, headaches. Do you really want to deal with those three headaches? Those are three headaches that you have to deal with because she thinks she's the best or she thinks she's perfect. So you that again, brothers, is this something that you want to deal with? This is why I say dealing with single mothers can be dangerous. Very dangerous. This is a dangerous situation that you probably don't want to get yourself into. But let's continue.
Well, see, he's not connected because I'm not connected. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about being healed and being.
No, this is the thing that I think women don't, even though you're not connected, doesn't mean that your baby daddy isn't going to be crazy and try to haunt your life because now you have a new man and not going to show up. And then your child's going to get older one day and your child
A
might want to know,
whole
hold on,
different. Okay.
but hold on, your child's going to age. And then your child may want to have a connection with their biological father. So this top tier man who is a person who has worked hard thinks about things like this. So unless your baby daddy is jail or dead, he's a factor in your life and your child's life to come. Your child's 5 right now, but what happens when your child's 13 and wants to know his real father and then wants to tell the new man, you're not my daddy, and says all that? These are things top tier men have to consider. Miss Perfect?
You know, women don't think about stuff like that. And again, she's putting another man in a situation that he doesn't need to get into. Why would he want to deal with not one, not two, but three headaches? That's three headaches he's going to have to deal with because she believes that she's going to have everything under control. So what happens if this man chooses and I'm talking about the father, the biological father. What happens if he chooses to take her to court? See, they're not thinking because she's selfish. That's all she is. She's selfish. But let's go ahead and see how she answers this.
Well, my son has a great god dad. That's who he claimed. That's who he calls as dad. Um, and because my life is so different from how I live now to how I used to, and what I used to put up, that guy wouldn't even be able to find me in the circles and the areas that I be in. He wouldn't even feel comfortable to approach me that way.
No, listen, I
Do you see what she just did? So the godfather is now being called dad by the son. So now you got a fourth headache, and she's fine with this. She's fine with this, brothers. Listen, I'm not telling you not to date single mothers. You could date whoever you want, but you have to be cautious when it comes to a lot of these single mothers because they don't care about nobody but themselves. These are the same single mothers that will focus on their boyfriend and don't even care about the child. And then once they break up, then all of a sudden they focusing on child and I'm going to school. These are the type of single mothers that you want to avoid. She's making it harder for the biological dad to see his son, and she doesn't care. And then you really want to get into that? Do you really want to get into that, brothers? So again, you can play Captain Kirk if you want. Just know that there might be some consequences. Not every one of these single mothers is truthful, and not every one of these single mothers are good. A lot of them are agents of chaos, and she is definitely an agent of chaos. Let's continue.
I understand that, right? But what I'm saying is, this is your child at 5 years old. There's so much life to come, and there is a high probability because most kids have the desire to be connected to their biological parent. So there's a high probability as your child gets older, this curiosity of who created me will be there. So you can't ignore that. He might be dead to you, and that's fair, but you have a lifelong connection with this man, whether you want to accept it or not. And for another man to align himself with you, that is a man that thinks about his future, that's something he will think about. Now, a man who don't care and want to just quit it and hit it, and ladies, I want y'all to get this. Men who don't care, they're not trying to build a life with you. But men who are out here getting it and working, they think about that. That's very important to them because whoever they align themselves with could break or make everything that they have built in order to be this man that you are asking for that can take care of you and your current child and a child to come while you can sit home in this beautiful house that they created.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I can possibly say is I told you what it is and how my life is, and if you choose to accept it, then great. And if that's not your thing, it's not your thing. I'm not everyone's tea. I'm wine, baby.
No, no, that's fine. We were just on that's
She said she's not tea, she's wine. I don't know what they got going on over there in Nebraska. I'm going to assume that maybe she look. It ain't a lot of black people, so she's probably getting a lot of looks. But brothers, this woman here is dangerous. She is a dangerous single mother. So you brothers, I advise you to be wise when picking a single mother. Because 99.9% of these women out here that are single mothers are agents of chaos and confusion. Now, if you're trying to just get a fruit snack, juicy juice, and get you and maybe get you a PlayStation off of some of these women, by all means do that. But brother, if you really try to be in a relationship with these single mothers, especially the ones with a lot of kids, you better be very cautious. And I advise you to find out who the father is. And if y'all really into a relationship and y'all getting a little bit deep, you might want to meet the father. Make sure that everything is all good because believe me, you might want to have a child with that single mother. And if she's talking negative about him, what makes you think she won't talk negative about you? Keep that in mind, brother. Let's continue.
That's fair. But the reason I went there, I went there for two reasons. A, I'm tired as hell. I've been doing, I've been, my show has been a lot tonight. So you getting a brink of kids are tired. And normally I would just let it go. But it, and I say this with love because believe it or not, ladies, I really am a girl's girl. But in the 5 years that I've been hosting the show, I cannot count as many women who just really think they're perfect and do not spend enough time to think about some things in the dating space that will not be considered perfect. And the reason why it's so important because it will allow you to do the self work. It will allow you to attract better. But when you just think like you, and I'm not trying to negate anybody's confidence. So I don't want anybody to miss that. I'm not trying to convince you to think little of yourself. I'm really not trying to do that. What I'm trying to convince you to do is have more self-awareness of how because you came on strong. He got to be a top tier man. He got to make a certain amount of money. He got to take care of me and my child. And I'm perfect.
Ability to.
Yeah, but you said have the ability to, but then also, again, to have the ability to, that's a lot. Hold on. Let me read some of these.
Listen, she doesn't understand at all, and I'm pretty much done here. Again, brothers, this is the type of woman that you really don't want to deal with. Now, again, if you want to do a smash and dash, hey, by all means, go ahead. But she's dangerous, brothers. Just a lot of y'all might see the beauty in that, and that's fine. But again, brother, she's very, 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 very dangerous. There's a dangerous single mother. But that's pretty much it, brothers. Um, do your thing, do your thug thizzle. Peace.